Hi everyone, my name is Leanie and welcome to the podcast Pick Up Stitches, where I share with you all of my yarny adventures. If you like this content, please remember to like, comment and subscribe. Let's get into it. Hi everyone, welcome to episode 36. Today is Sunday the 29th of January 2023. We've had some rain. In fact, we had a thunderstorm this afternoon which wiped out the electricity. So once again, if the lighting is not 100%, I apologize. If you do hear the generator in the background, I apologize. It is what it is. But I wanted to quickly sit and have a chat because I haven't done it in a while. It's around 7 o'clock in the evening actually, and we just finished the premiere of the first Scrappy Sunday chats that I do with my friend Mariette from Die Boervrou. It was the first one of 2023, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thank you to everybody that watched the premiere with us live and that commented and that chatted. We really appreciate it. On today's agenda, we have got one pattern release, 2 finished objects, as well as 2 3 works in progresses that I want to share with you. In the previous episode, you saw these socks as a finished object, and I've sent out the tester call, and my testers are all but one done with their socks, but I think the last tester will be finished before the 31st of January, which was the cut-off date. So let's talk about them. These are the My Hearts socks. The size that I'm showing you here is the size large. I made them for my husband Peter. The yarn that I used are both Knotty Habit Kaiso yarns. It was a sock set that I bought. So the Kaiso is a 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon blend. And there's just a little bit of color work just before you start the toes. And for this sample, I did the heel flap, heel turn and gusset arrangement. So I must mention, it's a cuff down pattern. You get 2 options for the heel. You can do either the heel flap, heel turn and gusset arrangement, or a short row heel. And it's a contrasting toe with that little bit of color work. I think I said everything I need to say about this. The pattern is live on the 1st of February, giving you 2 weeks to knit your loved one, your Valentine, a pair of socks, or the whole self-love movement is very big. Knit yourself a pair of socks with some hearts on them. Finished object is my twist and turns shawl. So this was the mystery make along for 2022 by Stephen West, called the Twist and Turns, and this is mine. I want to just show you a little bit. There we go. Oh, I just love these colors. So these were a custom die that Mincy from Knotty Habit made for me out of her Kaiso sock base. So that's her 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon blend. And I opted for the early stoppage. So I didn't add the additional chevrons at the bottom of section 1. I like it more this way. I'm not a fan of those sharp pointies that the chevron created on some of the other shawls. So yeah, I am very, very happy with how this came out. I'll insert a picture of how I did 9 of these I-cord embellishments at once. That was fun and games. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I'm so glad I persevered and did not give up. Why am I on the wrong side here? There we go. Yeah. I love this. I have got another pair of socks all finished up. And here it is. There we go. So some people might notice a slight difference between the two socks, and I will talk about it later. But here we go. These are my Pisces socks. Again, a very easy pattern, simple, yet effective, and just a little bit of touch of something. So let me show you. There's some ripped cables there, all the way along the length of the sock. So there's in total 4 columns on the leg of the sock, and then just the middle columns continue at the top of the foot. So I designed these I made them with the Clio sock base from Esteresa Yarn Creations, which is their 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. And the pattern is written cuff down with a 2x2 rib, then these columns. You can choose whether you want to do a heel flap, heel turn and gusset, or a German short row heel, and the toe is also in a contrasting color. So for this sock pattern you will have 2 options. You can either do it as such that you have 2 columns coming down the foot like this, or alternatively only 1 coming down the foot. So you have still 4 columns on the leg, but only this one coming down in the middle of the sock. So that's something that you can decide on what you want to do. And yeah, the sock blockers I use is obviously my Kaiser sock blockers from Knotty Habit, and I'm very happy with how these socks came out. It's simple, yet just that little extra bit of something. Happiness. So these socks pattern will only come out in March, but it's done and I'm happy. The first whip I want to show you is staying in my Esteresa Yarn Creations bag with all my Knotty Habit sock club pins on there, and you will hear I'll tell you the story just now, but in here we've got a new whip, the Musselburgh hat, the first one that I'm making this year. And this fall I just quickly want to move my progress keeper, and these progress keeper and stitch marker that I've got on here are both from Ietsie Klein. Very cute, very cute. And I am using yarn that I bought from Die Boervrou a while ago, the Catlady Sun. It is saying in quotation marks Egyptian cotton. So this is a 100% cotton yarn, and it is 115 meters per 50 grams. So on 100 grams, that's 230 meters, which is a DK weight, double knit. The color is 1112, and it's got these changing colors: brown and pink and red and purple and dark blue. We're onto a lighter blue now, and I see I'm going into a light brown effect. I am very happy with this. This is my mindless knitting that I needed, and I've hidden in here half a box of Smarties. Yeah, no comment on this one. There, it's not going back in there. But that's my new whip. I didn't want to start any new works, any new projects, because I want to make some progress on the whips that's coming from 2022. But I really needed something absolutely mindless, and that's what this is. The Musselburgh hat is a pattern by Ysolda Teague. I didn't mention that, and it is probably one of the most popular hat patterns out there, and I could highly recommend it. Whip number 2 is one you haven't seen in quite some time. Because I finished my twist and turns shawl, I took out the next one I need to work on, and that is my Tree of Life blanket. I don't have enough space to show it to you properly. Hope you can see the gist of it. Maybe I'll insert another video with it lying flat on the bed. But this is the Tree of Life pattern, which is a mosaic crochet technique. The pattern is by the Crazy Crochet Catlady, and I am making this all with MKAL pure gold yarns, double knit, and with a 4mm crochet hook. And yeah, this is how much progress I've made since the last time the blanket was on the podcast. The progress keeper I've got on here is one that I got from Esteresa Yarn Creations, and I'm going to move it for us. So that's up next. I am just done with this white section. I'm going to start with a light blue for the sky. Struggling to find the easiest words today. I am so excited to get back to this blanket and to work on it some more. Then the third whip I want to show is staying in this walking project bag that my friend Mariette made me from Die Boervrou, and this is the next pair of socks that I'm doing. So this is also being written up, and it is another top-down construction. I'm doing a 2x2 rip on top, and I'm hoping that you can see the spirals. If not, I'll try to take a better video. So I've got spiral rip going around the leg of the sock. For this one I am making a German short row heel, and I'm just past the foot. So not a lot of progress on this one since my last podcast episode. Here's a progress keeper from Ietsie Klein. I'm going to move it for us. Hopefully I'll make some progress on this one in the coming months, because I would like to have this pattern releasing in April of this year. So it's a bit of time, but if you think if I want to do another test run to make sure everything is still perfect, not a lot of time for me to finish this one. The plan is to gift this sock to my brother, and yeah, I'm making for him also the large size. He's got more or less the same size feet than my husband, so another reason why I'm thankful for the ribbing, because it just makes things a little bit more snug if it needs to, and stretchy if it needs to. Yeah, that's my feeling. Oh, the yarns I'm using. The yarns I'm using are from Knotty Habit, Kaiso as well, 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, and this red orangey main color came from, I'm not sure which quarter, but it's one of the sock boxes. I think it's quarter 3, the chili and masala for 2022. And this one also came from a sock box, the brown. This is the cinnamon and vanilla sock box, no idea which quarter. Yeah, maybe I should call this my spiced socks, but not everybody will be using my color scheme, so I'm still thinking of a name. Perhaps you viewers can please help me come up with a catchy name for my socks. Please comment below if you can think of a cool name that talks to the spiraling rib that I'm trying to create here. Yeah, that's that. Life has not been very exciting this last couple of weeks. Been trying to study. To be honest, it's not going very well. But I have of late been doing a little bit better. Yeah, between work and everything, it's been a bit difficult. My fatigue management has not been so great, but I have improved significantly and I'm getting back onto track, so no stress, I will survive. Zorro is grown up so much. He's naughty, but yeah, it's just that baby dog energy wants to learn about the world type of naughty, because yeah, he likes my yarn. It's a problem. He wants to taste everything. So yeah, it's fun and games in this house, but we love him, and that's about it. Nothing much to say. We are not very excited. Thanks to all the comments and the suggestions for TV shows to watch. So I've started watching Heartland on Netflix now. Not a lot of watching happening because I am trying to focus. So if I do watch one, I try to only watch 1, maximum 2 episodes a day. Yeah, but I'm loving it so far, so thank you very much for that suggestion. I really appreciate it. And I think that's about it. I hope that you all enjoy the rest of your day and week and month. Not sure when I will be recording again, but hopefully it won't be longer than a month. Yeah, enjoy. Bye.